Hey guys, welcome back to the fourth and final section of this course. Before we proceed, I want us to make some adjustment to our source code. This value here, I want to change this value to /audios audios, then another / since it's a folder, and I want to change this file to song, then save. Then for this section, checking if a set file, you need to add an else statement here. So we say else echo please select a music file. Okay, I think we're done with this page. You can even close it since we won't need it anymore. Let's close this upload too. Alright, going to your search. Before we do that, we need to link our JavaScript here. Alright, so I'm going to say script source equals assign it to the search.js. Alright, let's continue. So search.js, first thing we'll do is DOM manipulation, then we'll run some AJAX, then we set header type, and finally we'll send the request. REQU and that's the request. Alright, let's get started. So const search bar, right? Let's make this camel case. Equals document dot get element by ID search, and const list equals document dot get element by ID of audio. Right, let me see what I give this place. Yeah, here's an ID of audio. Wow. The search bar has an ID of search. Let's proceed. Then let's continue with our DOM. Say search bar dot on key up. Now setting an event listener here because I'm using arrow function, by the way. I love using arrow functions. Then once the key is up, let's just set the query equals search bar dot value. Not this, I said value. Then let's console.log it. The query for testing. Alright, let's run this test. I want to navigate back to the index page. and open my console. I normally use the Ctrl+Shift+I command. Then anything I type in this box should show on my console like this. It's not working. I'm not seeing nothing on my console. I mean something is wrong. Let's check the source. This is a wrong file. Refresh. Alright, check the search.js if it's at sync. This is not at sync. Let's go there. .js. Alright, refresh it. Okay, it's now at sync. You can see over here. What we have in here is the same. It's what we have in here. So let's close and go back. Search.js. Cancel this one and refresh. Hopefully it will load the new version of what we've written. Okay, and now it's at sync. So let's see if it's working. Anything I type here should be in the console. See, it's working. So let's proceed. Okay, now we're ready to start our AJAX. Next step. Alright, starting my AJAX, go on assign SHR as a variable to new XML HTTP request. It's a function, it's an object, and shr.open. I think you already know how this works. If you watch my first video, you know we use the method as the first argument. Then the file we want to work on, which is at the same. Let's go through the PHP and go to the fetch.php, and then I want this request to be asynchronous. Then I'll put my, now let's check for good signs. First of all, we'll do shr.onload load equals another function. Check the ready state first. If shr.ready_state is the same as XML HTTP request dot done. If this is true, then check if our status code is 200. If xhr.status the same as 200. If it is true, then let's just get to a result, which is the response. Set response. Okay, and we can't get the response since we are not communicating with this fetch.php yet. So let's set the header message dot set request header. I don't want to type this, so I'm just copy and paste it here. This value. Don't worry, you can type it by yourself, but for me, I just paste it. Alright, that's the content type we're sending to our server. Then let's send the request. We're sending a payload. Let's use payload. No, this needs to be string. Payload equals, and we'll concatenate that query to it. Remember this query variable, right? Alright. We can't set response until a PHP file is echoing something. So move to the fetch.php and let's start working. First of all, open my PHP tag as always and close it. As always, require the connection .php, then semicolon, else PHP will throw an error. We always need semicolon when we're working with PHP. Alright, I want to set response as an empty string. Good. Then let's catch the payload. Payload equals, I need an underscore. MySQL query. No, this is not a time for querying. Will escape. I'm sanitizing my input. Will escape string, and I'll use the database credentials first, then the payload. It's coming through a post method. Alright, payload. I hope you know what we're catching now. This payload in here, we're talking about this payload we're sending here. You can see it. Yeah, that's the payload we're trying to catch with this PHP file. And once we got that, we can proceed. We'll say stmt equals MySQL query. Sending a query with that database credential, and this is the statement. Select all from the database name. The table name is Lucid Music, right? Where artist, where the artist is like Control V and payload. Here we'll write payload. So if the artist name is like payload, or the song is like payload, then let's check if the STMT, if the statement, the query was successful. Let's do this. Check for the number of rows. So to check for the number of rows, I'm going to use the MySQL number function. If MySQL number of rows, number of statements is greater than 0, then I'll set results as an associative array. Let's just use a while loop because I don't know how many output. If I knew how many output, I'll use the four statements. Sorry. Let's set results equals MySQL fetch as such of STMT. Alright, and then this is where we'll do assigning of values. We'll say artist equals the result with the key of artist. You know, normal arrays index is begin with 0. You know, the first item in an array has an index of 0. For associative arrays, don't use numbers. Their keys are a string, which is why I'm double there instead of number. For example, here you can see this ID is a key, artist is a key, title is a key, path is a key. That's what I'm capturing here. So I'm saying artist is the associative array with the key of artist. I hope you understand what I'm doing. And I'm going to say song or title. Let's just use title. Title equals the result, that means the associative array with the key of title. And path equals result with the key of path, semicolon here. Then now it's time to use the response. Send the response dot equals, alright, let's pass in the value for our response and to this index.html and copy this whole link here, copy it and cut it out because you don't need it anymore. We're going to make it dynamic now. No more static data. Paste it inside the response in between the quotes. Alright, and now we can just we need to escape all these double quotes, else don't obstruct this quote here. And I don't want to use single quotes at the top. We need this escape. So what I'm going to do is escape this quote. Then around here, this is talking about source, huh? So put source here as the path variable, and escape this single quote, double quote. And here would be the artist name for making it dynamic. ARTIST. And here would be the title, $title. And alright, this guy have already been escaped. How? I didn't do that. Alright, let's write something here. Artist. This time I'm working with the bold. And the title name. Oh, I just said title name. Title of the song. Then I need to escape this one and escape this quote too. Alright, then this source I need to put path here. So PHP variable sign path. Looks like we're done. Now that we have response, we need to echo the response down here. Okay, looks like something is wrong up here. Oh, I haven't escaped this guy. Make sure you escape all the double quotes inside the variable of response. The value to the variable of response. Okay, and here I want echo response. Alright. Once we echo this response, our XML HTTP request can now catch it. See here, we'll say let data equals shr dot response is console.log the response for testing. Ctrl S. First of all, I'm going to make sure my JavaScript file is at sync. Alright. Move to these sources and take this guy out. Then refresh your browser. Once the browser is still loading, once it's done loading, make sure what you have in this search inside this browser is at sync with what is in your code editor. Else you'll be facing some kind of issues. Alright, let's move to the console and search for IRA star. Okay. Reference response not defined. Search as JS number 19. Let's go there. Oh, I was logging out response. This needs to be data. Alright, save and refresh. Okay, now I can search for IRA. Alright. Read. Oh, I put real here. It needs to be real escape. So go back to the fetch, and around here add something escape, escape, and Ctrl Z, need to put an underscore, real escape string. Alright, MySQL real escape string. This should work now. Let's refresh. I'm not getting the response. Means something is wrong. Let me echo response here to be sure it's not a scope issue. Okay, something is wrong. First of all, I want to see if the payload is coming. And I want to get rid of this console.log. I Okay, it is getting there, but I think there's an issue with the statement. Oh, I know why. You put song here instead of title. See, that's the issue. I'm sure you did that. You must have with your database stuff there. Alright, now I can see results of IRA star in an audio tag. See? So what I want to do is I want to push it inside this section. Let's go do that now. So through our search.js, we're going to do another manipulation, DOM. What we're going to do is remove this console.log, and remember list the variable at the top. Yeah, that one. Not equals to, we're going to set it inner HTML as data, as whatsoever is coming from our server. So check this out. Reload. We really don't have to load save. Could have just continued. Check this out. When we search for IRA, can you see it's showing 2 because we have 2 IRA star in our database. While I was working, I had to upload it twice, and now I have to get rid of this AY. I know where it's coming from. It's coming from this echo payload while I was testing. Alright, it's gone. And I want to work on my database structure. Refresh and make sure I have only one IRA star here. Where is this coming from? Search.velocity. It's a problem, bro. I need to see only one. I'm seeing two. Oh, I know why. I'm echoing the response twice. Around here. See, I echoed it twice. So let's get rid of this one. And check this out. See, and now it's singular. Confirm. The last thing we need to do is make sure this section is dynamic. This trending hot. So what we're going to do is upload more music. Oh, I need to go through the PHP and upload.php. Alright, this time I want to upload something from Whiskey, and the title is Bad to Me. Alright, Whiskey, Back to Me, select file and upload. Then I want to upload more song. Let's see what we have. Let me see if I got there anymore. Okay, this is an instrumental. I don't want instrumental. Yeah, I need to upload Open. Artist name is Kofi. Song title is Gifted. Upload. Then I want to upload one more. And I want to upload this lockdown because that song. Here we go. When the quarantine team done and everybody touch road. Alright. The title of the song is Lockdown. Lockdown. And upload. Alright, let's refresh. Alright, now we have enough stuff in our database. Let's go ahead and make this trending now. Dynamic. So what we're going to do is we're going to select from our database the latest song we upload, and then we'll order it to be descending so that anytime we add a new song that's trending, it will always be at the top, while the other ones will keep disappearing. So move back to your index. Man, we're going to have to change this to index.php. So change the extension index.php. Alright, now that I've got index.php, let's work on it. So first thing first, what I'm going to do is open a PHP tag at the top. Before we proceed, I think there's something I haven't done here. My gods keep telling me there's something I haven't done here. Let me check on my if statement. Okay, yeah, this side. If there's no song, if the song is less than 0, that means the STMT failed. Let's set response equals found no music related to your query. I mean around here. Let's put it inside an else statement and wrap the else here. Okay. Alright. Let me see if we're actually done. I don't want to click this file. Okay, we're good to go. Let's focus on the last thing. So here I'll say require con as usual. But this time I'm gonna have to go through the PHP /con.php, the semicolon if you don't want PHP trouble. Then here I'll say SGMT as my statement equals my SQLi query, and I'm going to pass in my database credential, and the statement is select. If you like, you can create a separate table for songs that are trending. For me, I won't do that. Select star from the star stands for all from Lucid Music. The Lucid Music is the name of the table, and I want to make a limit. First, I have to do order by ORDER, order by the ID in a descending manner. Limit. How many should be my limit? Let's just say 3. Then let's say around here. Yeah, around here. Open another PHP tag and say let's close it to use a while loop. Even though I know how many is coming, I just want to use a while loop, save myself some time. My result equals my SQLi. Fetch as such of STMT at the top. While that is true, then do this. While that is true, return a paragraph tag always, or first of all, let's close this curly brace around here. PHP, then close the curly brace, then close the PHP tag, and let's go to index.php. Never mind, we could just refresh. Okay. Uncaught error, fetch as such. On line 44. Okay, let's fix this error. It's so fatal. Let's see what we did wrong. Go to the top. Oh, I didn't add a from. Okay. This should work now. Alright, it did work. It's repeating 3 times. So let's verify it. So around here I'm going to put the PHP echo result. It's an associative array with the key of artist, and here I'll echo results with the key of title. Then I'll close the PHP around here. But first, this should look like a minus sign. Need to concatenate something. Alright, means we're concatenating the dash to it. Refresh. Okay, let's put some space in here. If you click on them, you can't even click on them, they are just text. So what we have to make it downloadable. So to let that happen, you know what? Go and add a space. Alright, didn't work that way. I need to put a semicolon here, and what can I do to keep? Okay, I already done that by putting a space around here. So let's see if it works. Alright, there's space now in between. So what I want to do is make this files downloadable. Then I'll change this to an anchor tag. No, I'll just wrap them inside an anchor tag. And href equals php echo the path. Yeah, result with the key of path. Man, I think this brings us to the end of the course. Put a double quote here and let's push this downward and close the anchor tag. And let's move this inside a bit and bring this anchor tag backward. Good. Refresh. Let's give them the normal color, black. So where they at? Let's do style. color. Black. Something is wrong. What did I do wrong? Oh, I was pasting it inside here. Let's close this one. Alright, and now they are downloadable, you can see. Yet. I need to add the download attribute to go back. I accidentally closed the What's the name of this stuff we're working on? We're working on Lucid Music, not upload. So to make them downloadable, we need to the download attributes. Download equals, let's echo the artist name. Then a dash and the song title. And close this PHP. And close the download. Let's concatenate again string. That's all to download as. Refresh. As it's refreshed. Okay, let's try downloading once. Alright, it did download. It downloaded as well we want it to. If I try download Whiskey back to me, you can see it's saved as Whiskey back to me. It's dynamic now, and if I search something here, what am I getting? Okay, there's a lockdown, there's W in this lockdown, which is why I'm in Tucson. You can see our SQL query is working fine. And then let's add an overflow. Let's see what we can do here. Index.html. Oh, index.php now. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, first of all, I'll give this section audio a height, and I'll give it border so you can see how wide it is. $300 pixels. Border 1 pixel. Solid blue, so I can see how high it is. And overflow white. Auto. Refresh. If the style doesn't work, meaning our CSS file doesn't sync. So let's go to the CSS / I think it's index.css, right? Let's be sure. Yeah, it is index.css. If you come down, you can see the audio doesn't have what you just wrote. So refresh it so the browser data can be at sync with what you have in your code editor, which is happening now. Alright, move back to the index. Not bad. So let's just set this as the max height. so it can be responsive. Max height 300 pixels. Alright, fresh. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. So when I search for and I do space, found no music related to your query. When I do W, found no music related to your query. When I cancel it all, you can see it doesn't get wider than this. Doesn't get wider than this height. So all the client can do is scroll. Alright, let's remove the button. So let's search for a song. Alright, list all the songs. Not bad. And they are downloadable too. You can just download anyone you like. And play them. Let me try opening this one. Oh, this file is corrupted somehow. But let's see this one. Yeah, this is a music file, but this one is not a music file. So something is wrong with this one. But I can see their source here and they are working fine. So it's playing. So what's wrong? That this will have something to do with the fetch.php. I think it's this. I'm not sure it's this stuff. This has nothing to do with it. But let's take it out though. Refresh. Alright, that was the issue. That string we added close to them. Okay, this brings us to the end of the course. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Stay productive, stay motivated, and I'll upload this file to my GitHub right now. Just need to commit it first. Alright, have fun.